So, 4 months being a vegan. 4 months, feel healthy, energized. Definitely ain't starving myself. I eat as much as I want. You know, every time I eat till I'm full. It just ain't no big deal there. And one thing I was thinking about was, how was I eating, you know, what was a typical day 5 months ago for me as far as what I ate. And a typical day, really, I mean, I wouldn't eat breakfast. I can't remember ever really being big on breakfast at all. I mean, I do eat breakfast here and there, you know, once in a blue moon, really, but not much at all. Never really eat breakfast. You know, had lunch, had a little bit of a bigger dinner, and that would be it, you know. But a typical day 5 months ago would be basically wake up, coffee, Coke, nothing to eat really, you know. Lunchtime, you know, probably be 2 hot dogs, maybe 3, you know, with all the fixings on top, of course, and you know, some sour cream and onion chips or whatever. You know, dinner really would depend on where I was. You know, sometimes it'd be a steak dinner with a little bit of vegetables. You know how that goes. And but that's, you know, it would depend on where I was. You know, but most of the time, I mean, you're talking truck stop food. You know, fried chicken, French fries, double cheeseburgers, like 2 double cheeseburgers. You know, I would eat 2 double cheeseburgers, everything on them. You know, a large order of fries, and you know, one of those 44 ounces of Coke. You know, stuff like that. And so 2 hot dogs. You know, chips for a snack probably, or fries. You know, steak dinner, whatever, or 2 double cheeseburgers with fries and a large Coke. And that would be a typical day, you know. Fast forward to now, and a typical day would be anywhere from 5 to 10 bananas, you know, after I have water in the morning and I first wake up. You know, I have a bottle of water, you know, first thing every morning. The other thing would be, you know, any other fruits I have, mango, watermelon, whatever. You know, whatever I have available. I mean, driving a truck, you know, it's kind of hard to get a hold of some of those good fruits and stuff. And but lunch, you know, lunch can vary, you know, quite a bit depending on where I am. You know, might have a vegan pizza if I'm in a place where I can get one, or and that'd be a large vegan pizza, all the fixings on it, no cheese, no meat, of course. You know, and no animal products whatsoever. So just all the vegetables, man, all the vegetables, sauce, you know, and of course the dough. And I'd eat a large pizza all by myself, you know, before, kinda, you know, but now, I mean, I eat the large pizza and I'm ready for a couple more slices, you know. And for dinner, you know, depending on where I am, you know, I might have the same thing. Or the other day I was lucky enough, there was a nice sushi place right where I was parked, and they did vegan sushi, and you know, I ate that for 2 days over there. So wasn't bad, very good. Had good animal product free sauces there as well, so that wasn't bad at all. But if I don't have any of that available, then I just go to what I do have in the truck, which I carry Amy's soups, Uncle Ben's ready rice, which, you know, yeah, that's not organic or anything, and but you know, you do what you can with what you have. So that's basically what I do, you know. And I'll have 2 packs of that rice, which is, I think they say it's 4 servings, or 2 servings per bag, so that'd be 4 servings. And then I'd have a can of organic tomatoes mixed in with it, you know, or a can of Amy's soup mixed in with it, or something like that. And that would be dinner, you know. And corn chips, salsa, bean dip, you know, that's my snack now, you know. And it just depends what I have, where I am. But one thing's for sure, I ate a lot less 5 months ago every day. You know, I eat 2 or 3 times more now every day than what I ate 5 months ago. So 4 months on this lifestyle, vegan lifestyle, no meat, no fish, no eggs, no dairy whatsoever, no animal products at all. And 4 months, lost over 40 pounds. I had to put a new hole in my belt. So that kind of feels good, and I didn't look at this lifestyle or any of this to lose weight or any of that. I ain't got no problem being big. I've been big all my life. My mom, my sister, my brother, myself, we've been big as long as I can remember, so that really didn't bother me too much. What bothered me was the health. My health just, I didn't have any energy. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to get off of my ass and do anything, move, nothing. And 5 years in this truck, that makes it even worse. So, and 5 years now, I've been trying to eat healthier, like the doctors say, too much sugar's bad for you, too much meat's bad for you, too much dairy's bad for you, too many fruits, too many vegetables, all that shit's bad for you if you have too much at one time, which is a total lie. So that's what I was following. I'd have coffee with no sugar, just non-dairy creamer, make it taste kind of halfway decent, but no sugar, because sugar's bad for you, right? Every once in a blue moon, I'd have a Snickers bar or something, because too much sugar is bad for you. Once in a blue moon, I'd have a little pint of chocolate or vanilla ice cream or whatever, not too much sugar, right? So that's what I was looking at. And as far as the meats and the dairies go, I just didn't eat as much as I used to. And 2 double cheeseburgers, I could eat 4, before I started cutting back on it, just calorie restricted. That's what the mainstream promotes anyway. But that wasn't me. That's not something I would do. And, or something I would want to do. But I was doing it because I figured, I wanted to get healthier. I was feeling like crap, didn't have no energy at all. So, and that's what brought me to the vegan lifestyle, my health, number one. As far as losing weight, hey, if that happens, that's a bonus. It is happening, so great, bring it on. The next thing was the animals, watching Earthlings, and other documentaries about what we really do to these animals on this planet, and finding out a little bit of truth about that stuff. It's pretty horrible. I used to hunt, I used to fish quite a lot, me, my wife, the kids. Used to have a boat, go out fishing and all that stuff before I started driving trucks. And, it never crossed my mind like that. But, one thing we always had was a dog. We always had a pet, and you couldn't imagine doing anything to that pet like that. But here we are, eating steaks, eating fish fillet sandwiches, and it never crosses your mind. You don't think of them that way. Well, and I didn't either, really, until I started checking these documentaries out. So, is that what I want to be? Part of that system anymore, when it's not ethical, it's definitely not humane. There's nothing humane about it. I understand that now. I didn't before, but I do now. And I'm very proud to say for the last 4 months I've been completely animal free, animal cruelty free, and will be for the rest of my life, as long as I have something to say about it. So, and as far as the health goes, man, I feel great. I feel great. My wife says I'm looking better, which is awesome. I had to put another hole in my belt. There's 6 holes in my belt, and before 4 months ago, I was on the 5th hole, almost to the 6th one. Gonna need to put a new hole in there because I was getting too big. And now, I've gone all the way down to the number 1 hole and had to put another hole in my belt, so we'll call that hole 0 because I've lost the weight. I've lost over 40 pounds in 4 months, and I'm exercising all. I don't do nothing, man. I drive a truck, that's it. I drive a truck, I eat and I sleep, so I want to start doing some more activity now that I have the energy. I want to get moving, and I will be, I will be pretty soon. So hopefully I get home pretty soon and actually have the quality fruits, vegetables, and be able to, you know, make a good dinner with my wife and the kids and stuff, and have some family time there. And hopefully we'll get to do a video for you with me and my wife. And I just wanted to share that. You know, 4 months, over 40 pounds, but the most important thing to me was not the weight, and it really isn't the weight. You know, like I said, I've been big all my life, you know, since I was, I played football when I was younger. Ever since I can remember, you know, 11, 12 years old, I've been over 200 pounds, you know, that long ago. So being big never really bothered me. It just didn't, you know, that was part of life. You know, it didn't really bother me that much, you know, but the healthy side of it, that's what got to me, you know, especially 5 years in the truck, and just, you know, 5 years of seeing every day my health declining, you know, just not having the energy, not wanting to do that. I'd get home, you know, and I mean, I'd be home for 3 or 4 days, and it would be the last day where I actually felt like doing something, you know. I mean, it would be, it's ridiculous. I don't want to live that way, you know. I don't want that to be me anymore. And thankfully, you know, finding out what I have, it's not going to be me anymore. So hopefully that inspired somebody out there, you know. And some good things to check out would be China Study, you know, How to Reverse Diabetes by Neil Bernard, you know, Dr. Neil Bernard, you know. And you know, there's Dr. McDougall, you know, talking about starches, potatoes, corn, you know, and how you can completely live on just that by itself if you wanted to, and you wouldn't really need anything else, you know. So just, there's a lot more than what the mainstream lets you know. So hopefully it helps somebody out. Thanks for watching. See you next video.